What's up everybody, it's Will Chu here, your financial engineer. What I'm going to be doing is creating a 2-minute video series where every Tuesday I will be giving mortgage tips, whether it's buying your first home or looking for your next or first investment property. So the first ever 2-minute Tuesdays is going to be about LVR and what it really means. So let's start that 2-minute counter now and I'll explain what LVR is. Alright, I brought my trusty whiteboard in here to help me out. So what is LVR? Well, it stands for loan to value ratio. What does that all mean? Well, let's just rub that off because that's just a whole lot of jargon. All it is deposit. That is basically what LVR stands for, and I'll break down the explanation why it just means deposit. Alright, now that I've drawn my house on my whiteboard, it cost $1 million because it's got solar panels and also the house is in Auckland. Hopefully I'm still within the 2-minute timer. So what I was saying earlier before was that deposit means LVR. So if you were to buy this property for $1 million, that means you ideally have 20% deposit and the bank will lend you $800,000, so an 80% LVR. So let's draw that in here, 80%, and right across this is filled in because the bank's going to lend you $800,000. Now in some cases, if you're buying your first home and you don't have $200,000 or 20% deposit because it is quite steep, the banks can also lend 90% LVR. And what that means is that the bank will lend you 90% of the value of the property, so $900,000. And what that means is that you've got only 10% deposit. So let's do 900K here, and for visual representation, let's say this is 100,000 because both add up to $1 million, and over here, let's say that is 200,000. There is also, in some cases, very minimal now, banks will lend 95% of the value of the property. So right across here and covering my solar panels, that means the bank will lend you $950,000 and you have a $50,000 deposit to buy $1 million property. Now this is only one side of the equation. For you to buy a home for $1 million and borrow 950 or 900 or 800, we have to demonstrate to the bank that you can actually service the loan, that you are able to afford a 800 or 900 or $950,000 loan. So how is LVR calculated? Well, remember in the first initial 5-10 seconds, I said LVR stands for loan to value ratio. And so if we use the example of having 20% deposit and then on the side LVR, what that really is saying is, what is the loan amount? The loan amount is $800,000, so we plug it into here. So 800,000. And then what is the value of the home? The home value you're buying is $1 million. So $1 million here. And then it's $800,000 divided by 1 million is 80% LVR. So that is how you calculate it. So these numbers here, or these percentages, 80, 90, 95 is your LVR ratio. The ideal bit or the ideal number that you want to go for your first home is 80% deposit, because that at that range, the banks are going to be feeling comfortable to give you the best pricing. So that means lowest interest rates and also the best cashback that we can negotiate on. When you're hovering around 90 to 95%, there are some costs involved in there, but that is another topic which I can cover in another 2-minute Tuesdays. Alright everyone, hopefully you guys got value out of this video, and hopefully I am still within the 2-minute counter. If you guys did really enjoy this video, please do hit that thumbs up and subs if you loved it. If you guys got any questions, then do feel free to message me or comment below. My contact details are, if you want financial advice regarding buying your first home or next investment property, my details are will at simplyfinance.co.nz, or head over to my website, www.yourfe.co.nz, and you can book in a free 10-minute no obligation phone call with me